Future tenses.
Hi, Paco. What are your plans for the next couple of weeks?
I'm starting a new evening course on Monday. I'm going to learn Mandarin.
Wow, that's brave. I've heard it's really difficult.
Well, I'm sure it won't be easy, but it will certainly be a challenge.
They say that Chinese is going to be everyone's second language soon, so it's definitely a good idea to start learning it.
The first class is on Tuesday. Why don't you start with me?
Maybe I will. I'll look into it when I get home.
It'll be great. We can be study partners.
Are you okay, Chris?
No, Terry, I'm not. My boss has just handed me a big job to do. I'm giving a presentation at work next week. I hate doing that sort of thing.
How come? You're an excellent communicator.
I've never been good at presentations. I'm going to mess this one up too. I just know it.
You shouldn't think like that. In all probability, it will go really well.
That's easy for you to say. I get so nervous when I'm in front of an audience.
I've got a fair bit of experience in doing presentations and talks. I'll help you with it.
Really?
Sure. I'll give you a hand with it tomorrow. I just need to check my diary to see exactly what time I can meet you.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you.
Give me a call later and we'll arrange a time and place.
Hi, Terry. It's Chris. Are we still okay to meet tomorrow?
Well, I have a meeting at midday, but it's unlikely it will last more than 45 minutes.
Shall we meet for a coffee at 1 o'clock then?
Yes. Once I finish my meeting, I'll go straight to the cafe.
That sounds great. I'll start making some notes when I get home. Actually, I'll email them to you in the morning. Is that okay?
That's a good idea. Then I can prepare some feedback for you before we meet.
Brilliant. Thanks.
Look at these sentences. I'll email them to you in the morning. I'll help you with it. I'll give you a hand with it tomorrow. We use will to talk about decisions or offers made at the time of speaking and for promises about the future. Look at these sentences. It won't be easy. It will be a challenge. It will go really well. We use will to talk about predictions about the future. When we use will to make predictions about the future, we often include other words and phrases to explain the likelihood of something happening. Look at these sentences. In all probability, it will go really well. It's unlikely that the meeting will last more than about 45 minutes. I'm in no doubt it will be fine. Words and phrases we use include I think, probably, in all probability, maybe, it's likely that, it's unlikely that, I'm in no doubt that, I'm sure that. Another word we can use for decisions, offers, and promises is shall. Look at these sentences. I shall look into it when I get home. Shall I help you with your presentation? I don't have time today, but I shall definitely give you a hand tomorrow. Shall is more formal than will. We can't use shall for future predictions. Look at this sentence. Shall we meet for a coffee and a chat at 1:30? We use shall for offers. It expresses the idea to the listener of, do you want to? Look at these sentences. I'm going to learn Mandarin. They say that Chinese is going to be everyone's second language soon. We use be going to talk about future intentions or plans that have already been decided before we speak, and to make predictions based on evidence or experience. Look at these sentences. I'm doing a presentation at work next week. I'm starting a new evening course on Monday. We use the present continuous to talk about future arrangements. Present continuous is similar to be going to, but generally indicates that something has been agreed with someone else. Look at these sentences. I have a meeting at midday tomorrow. I can prepare some feedback for you before we meet. We use the present simple to talk about a scheduled or arranged event at a known time in the future. We also use the present simple after a time phrase. Look at these sentences. As soon as I get home, I'll start planning it and making notes. Once I finish, I'll come